Hey guys, it's me, AGamingPlayz, and welcome back to another video. And today, in this video, I'm gonna show you another version of my flow crafting, or whatever you call it. It's called flow crafting. What am I saying? So, let's see how it works. In this, I have done, if you get nether star and a bow, you can throw a bow and a nether star, and it will enchant it, and it will become another bow. Infinity 1 and power 3. Not that OP, but it has infinity, so that's good. I should have added flame, but yeah. So I'll show you once again. You cannot use a bow which is renamed, only a bow which is not renamed. It can be a used bow. So this is a normal bow which is not used, but if I give myself a bow which is one bow which is used, so this is a used up bow, slightly used up. So first I'll show you again with the normal bow. I'll throw the normal bow and I'll throw this. I got another bow. If I throw a used up bow and I'll get a fully repaired bow, which is the nether bow. But I cannot do anything about that because this is the bedrock edition. There are no NBT checks and all. We cannot check the NBT of the item and all. Not change the NBT, which we could do in Java edition, entity data and all. So here I've used a new trick or something we can call it as. You can save entities, as you know, with a structure block. So if I place a structure block and I'll set the values very small like so, and I'll just set this to 1. Now I see this is 1, but the offset should not be -1, it should be 1. So it's above the structure block. You can see that. So now here, if I take any item, like I'll take an OP sword over here, which I have. I can take this OP sword, but I need to rename it, otherwise it can bug out with other items. So I'll just rename it with God's sword, I guess. You can put colors and all also if you want, but you just need to put this on top of the structure block and go, like, don't be next to it, otherwise you're gonna pick up the item. And then open the structure block. You can see the item inside the structure block, so that's cool, I guess. But you have to save it as any name, but you have to remember the name. So I'll just be like God's sword, then I can just save it as God's sword. And now if I can pick up the item if I want it, and I can just I'll set this to load. This is something else, it'll leave that God's sword. I'll just name the God's sword, and then I'll just load it. Oh, it's gone down. I shouldn't have. And one thing you can do it as include remove blocks, and you can keep it as true. Then I can throw this. I want to throw it in the middle. Can it be in the middle? Yeah, kind of in the middle. And I'll save this, and I'll set the offset to 1 because it should be above the command block. Yeah. Now I can power this with a redstone block or a lever, or I can just load it again, and voila, you have the sword. And these both are exact same swords, so they are named God Sword, sharpness 6, which I have done it with modding and all. And I can just keep on power or giving power to it. I'll just give it a redstone signal, and then it will just get the sword back. So the same concept, I've used it over here. So first of all, it checks for the bow and the nether star. The nether star should be in a radius of 0.3, means it should be on top of each other, or in the same block, or very close to each other. So, and then it will add a tag of product to the nether star. So it's executing from the bow to a nether star which is very close to it, radius 0.3, and it will add a tag product. The next thing is, when this is successful, this will run because this is conditional, a chain and always active. It will set a redstone block over here. When it sets a redstone block here, this is going to activate this structure block, and it's going to summon the item which I need. I can just show you like this. So I have the bow, it summons the bow. How I save the sword, I can just save the bow like this, and then it's gonna check for nether bow, because you can't straight away, it does not spawn it straight away. It takes, I guess, 1 tick of delay or 2 ticks, I don't remember. Means I did not check it, I did not check how many ticks it takes. So I need to test for the bow. When it spawns, then these all commands, conditional commands, this is unconditional. This conditional command will set this back to air. This was set to redstone by this block. Now it's gonna be set back to air after it detects an item called nether bow. And then this command will run. It will TP the nether bow to the nether star, which was one of the items which I used. Nether star and the bow. Yeah, so it will TP it to the nether star, which has a tag of product. It's not gonna TP to other nether stars. If I take a stack of nether stars, which I can take it like so, if I take a bow, if I throw another star there, I'll throw another star there, and I'll throw another star and a bow here, it's just gonna TP it over here. So these all are safe. The next thing is, it'll execute the nether star, which is having a tag of product, and it'll kill any item called bow, which is very close to it, and count equals to 1, c equals to 1, radius equals to 0.3, which is close to it. Then it will kill itself, and that's done. That's how it works. So yeah, and you can change the names, like the bow you can change it to something else, and this you can change it to something else. But if you have more than 2 items, like 2 items you have, if you have more than 2 items, you can just keep adding execute, but you have to add 0.3, and at the last item which you have to add tag attest product, and you have to use that same item over here when it's TP to that item which has a tag of product, and then it's gonna execute from that item which has a tag of product, which was the last item over there. If you don't understand, it's kind of complicated, but yeah, it's gonna kill the bow, which was the first item. And if you have more items, you have to use this same command, but it'll kill some other item, then other item, then other item, how many items you have, and then at last it will kill itself. So I shouldn't use the word of kill, but it's just an item, it's a game. Yeah, so that's all for today, guys. Leave a like down below, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Bye guys.